Welcome. This is Ps5 coming to you live with another video. Video stating how you guys doing today. My name is Mark Ps5. Now looking into the video, watch the video below. View the title of it. We're talking about the Game Pass and also other things with Xbox, PlayStation, and what I would choose personally. Now, at the end of the video, I will make a decision on which one that I would get. Of course, Ps5, but personally, for you personally, I would think you guys want to know more in detail what want to win, why I came up with a decision, when I came up with a decision, why I think that. But Xbox Game Pass, xCloud is coming September 15th. Launching to mobile devices. My phone's on the charger thing, but to Android devices, not Apple devices, not right now. Because Apple, Microsoft, even though I think Microsoft owns part of Apple anyway. I think they did. Anyway, though, they do. Anyway, though, mobile devices we're able to be able to play portably. April 15th. This is from Microsoft itself, Xbox division itself too as well. That's something that's very big, I think. Very big, I think, for Xbox itself. I'm not a fanboy of any console. I have all three of them. I have a Switch, I have a Nintendo Switch, I have a PlayStation 4 base model, and I have an Xbox One X. So I have all three consoles you need to have to enjoy gaming as it is. Okay. Now, what do I say? It's good for Game Pass. It's good for Microsoft because it taps into an unfertile market. See, people like myself, the original Xbox came out around 2001. They announced it around 2000, the year I graduated high school, 20 years ago, a long time ago. Okay, they sat there and they, announced the Xbox, future gaming company, and it was, better infrastructure. Xbox Live a year after that, and it became really good. And of course, now it's exploding. With Game Pass, even better. Okay, so now with that being said, now why is it a big deal to play your games on mobile? Xbox is trying to tap into Nintendo's market. Not in the same way, of course, but to take my Samsung Galaxy A20 out and play Halo on it, because I saw a photograph of a phone having two control ports, that looked like an Xbox controller on it, two side, almost like Joy-Cons or dongles, I'm gonna call them. Not the same thing, because it'll probably be sued by Nintendo. But even then, all Microsoft got to do is open up the hole and make it rain for microdollars. Nintendo will just happy to go away. Paying a couple million every year, I don't think Nintendo will care. That's my thought. And about Microsoft, and come a check and here you go, Nintendo, every year will do this much love. And they'll be, hey, cool, and I'll walk away with a couple more million into their portfolio. But that's just me. Of course, once again, I go on rabbit trail. How it benefits Microsoft? It's for people to play games that don't play games with my phone on their phones. This taps into something that Sony tried to and failed. Nintendo tried to and failed somewhat successfully, but not 100%. Pokemon Go on your phone is good, but playing Halo Master Chief Collection on your phone is even better. With the wireless headset, like the J-Buds I have, or whatever you use for your headset. It has a microphone in it. You can talk. And it's the word, play games online. I think it's a brilliant idea for Microsoft and Xbox to expand more. Because they expand enough as it is. They're on PC, but PC for the last, since 2010, 2009, they've been on PC with games, with games Windows Go, and the Windows, Xbox Windows games, whatever. The games on Windows. And that tanked a lot because it didn't work with all the games. Except Halo 1, Halo 2 was really good on there. But Halo 1 multiplayer better heard. It was really good for it. Halo multiplayer was good, of course, and Halo 1 didn't have multiplayer until it came out on the collection. Thank you, PC Master Race, for that. And then about them playing it and bragging about it, we wouldn't have gotten our collection, I guarantee. But anyway, though, moving on. We're moving on here. Point being, folks, is Game Pass is best service out there right now, known to man. Google Stadia is going to die a horrible, painful death. And I'm going to flatline already. It's going to go flatline soon. Because Xbox is doing exactly what Google Stadia wanted to do. Xbox is showing Google Stadia no one ate. When Xbox is bitch slapping them with a pine cone, my sister always says, besides the pine cone, that's what they're doing to Stadia. They're finally knocking Stadia out of running of anything. You can play Stadia anywhere. I can play on my PC right now if I want to. That's cool. My laptop, yeah, great. But I can play games going into also. And with xCloud, it's going to try to do what Stadia is trying to do. Make you play anywhere. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how old your PC is. It has to have certain requirements. I think Windows 10 or whatever requirement it has to have. I'm thinking. I don't know. And xCloud is kind of this thing. You can play it anywhere. So I'm thinking what I mean is I can play Xbox games on my laptop that's not very powerful to run anything on Steam. But as long as it has Windows 10 and has enough RAM, it could run. Because all you're running is the application anyway. You're just running the application on your system. You're not running the actual games themselves. The games themselves be taken care of by Microsoft. And like Steam, where you have to have requirements to have certain level graphics card or whatever. And this is where Stadia was cool, but Stadia went off kilter because they did not know how to control, pull it down and put it in their pocket. They couldn't do that. It exploded, went everywhere, and they're trying to catch it, and they can't do it. You can't catch them all like Pokemon kind of thing. And they couldn't do that. And of course, Stadia is literally, I'm trying to call it, trying to call it time of death practically, because it's going to die eventually. Very painful death. Because Apple is not going to keep pumping money into the site. I know, everybody knows it. I know the Apple's not part of the title, Stadia not part of the title, but the last minute thought I had that this Game Pass is turning the heat up on Stadia. And Stadia is going to be melted or just burst into flames and turn to dust and blow in the wind. That's what it is. Stadia is going to die. Because if what I'm hearing is true, and you can download, Windows 10 has an Xbox app on it. I click on there, I can go into my thing here, type in my Xbox account information, play my Halo or Battlefront 2 I have digitally on here. No, not Battlefront, but Battlefront 2 and Titanfall 2 on this thing without having system requirements. It's done for Stadia. It's done. Even though I have a 1X in my room or a master bedroom, doesn't matter. I can play it in here for whatever reason I want to. Just bring my controller in and buy a little hookup thing to it. And let that controller, pop it in, boom, ready to go. While I do that, I'm going to try it out probably. Little headset in there. Be off and running. See, Xbox is doing what Stadia tried to do but failed miserably in doing. Is working on something that actually works. And that's where Game Pass Ultimate with xCloud will be free, no cost to Ultimate subscribers. So I think Xbox did a good thing, focusing on Stadia, not Stadia, but on Game Pass. But I think what's going down the pike is that PlayStation is going to win this generation. There's no doubt about it in my mind. People want games. The game service is fun. Yes. I can't afford, let's say, an X series. I could buy a One X if it's still available. I can't find anyone at Walmart. I found a One S at Walmart. Now it's barely fine. I didn't look like now. It's probably gone now. But you buy a One S or a One X, you get Game Pass Ultimate. You get all the games you want there. You only pay $15 a month for it, or you can squeeze out $44 every 3 months. You get games for 90 days. And if you want to pay really costly, $360 for a whole year of Ultimate. That much money, man, you can buy a bunch of games. But games cost $60-70 now. When X Series and PS5 launches. And Ubisoft said it ain't gonna happen this year, but happen next year. So get ready for that. So Game Pass might be the best thing to go if you're a budget gamer. If you don't care about owning physical copies of games, even if you do, you're still gonna have to understand you're gonna shell out $70 per game. And the game is crap and you don't know it. Like Master Collection was when it first started, it was tanked. Now I bought it day one because I'm an idiot. I pre-ordered it. But I also bought Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive, great game. I went there and bought Dead Rising 3 and Titanfall and Rise Son of Rome and new headset for my Xbox One base model. And I love the games I got from it. I had fun and good experience in all of them. But also bad experience too. Master Collection. Halo 5 wasn't as good as it would be. The misleading campaign, the misleading story, everything was misleading on it. I felt more Call of Duty than Call of Duty felt at that time. The teen-rated game coming out with Halo Infinite, it doesn't set with me very well. I play Halo for blood and guts. I play, Dead Rising for blood and guts. They come out with a God of War and it's ready to eat for everyone. This isn't a problem, folks. People get turned off real quick to that. Turn it off and walk away. And I think Xbox is in danger of doing that. But people have to understand, this is a big thing you have to understand. Xbox Game Pass is the best thing right now in gaming. If you're a budget gamer, you don't want to go, because no, I'm going to play Halo Infinite. I'll play the rest of the little fairy games and get eaten by a frog. That was funny. I laughed. That was funny. Like, her leg dangling out. I thought it was funny. I'm going to play that game. It's kind of funny. It could be a Fable game. I don't care. I don't play Fable. I don't care. I play The Witcher. Still haven't beaten it yet. I bought it PS4 about 5 years ago. So I have it on Game Pass. I can play. So I have a lot of games I gotta play, right? So I have a lot of games I gotta play. And but the beauty about Game Pass is you download it, you play it, and you spit it back into the ecosystem of Game Pass. You don't own anything. It's good and bad there, though. If you're like me, you constantly have tons of games you gotta play. And I downloaded Resident Evil 2, bought that one. Red Dead 2 haven't played fully yet. Get close to beating it. It's a good game though. Battlefront 2 I'm playing again, even though I haven't played the campaign at all. Titanfall 2 I beat the campaign on the Ultimate. On the Deluxe System, but I haven't played on the Ultimate Edition. I bought that Ultimate from my Xbox for $5 about 2 years ago. Now I started playing it again. I'm pretty sporadic in games. I don't play games just like that constantly like I used to. My mind just wanders and everything. I mostly want to come and watch Netflix or YouTube. No, listen to political garbage or watch about gaming technology or whatever. But there are some games on the Xbox, especially on PlayStation, I want to look into. But with Game Pass, you're getting a lot of the money. You know, with Xbox coming out, you're getting a better experience than Stadia ever did. And Stadia is trying to be free forever. I predict, and I predict this tremendously, Stadia Pro will be free for everyone soon. To compete with the xCloud, Stadia will have to go free 100%. No, Pro. All you gotta pay for is just the games, or a monthly subscription to download the games. I guarantee you, Google, but it's Apple. It's Apple, yeah, no, Apple. I can't tell who's I don't like Google. I'm like Apple. I'm just damn thing. Anyway, Stadia owned by somebody. I think it's Apple or Google. Who cares? Fact of the matter is, this is the issue, okay? Yeah, Google Stadia. Oh, sorry, Google. Sorry. I'm going with Apple there. And Apple does all weird shit. They know Apple part. I don't know what the hell ever. Okay, whoever owns this piece of crap garbage damn thing going to die soon. Okay, this is what City have to do. City have to do this thing. Very simple. Make Pro free for everybody across the board. Doesn't matter if you pay $9 a month or not. You want it, you click on it, and Google, whatever the hell it's called, you get sent to you. Here's your stupid little thing. Here's your damn controller. Have fun, play the damn games. Okay. Step 2. What Google has to do to remain relevant is put more games in the damn thing. Need more games on Google Stadia. What you need to do is shut your mouth, buy some damn games. Make it rain some Google dollars. Go out there and buy them. No, not Destiny 2, not retarded games, but good titles. I don't want to play games 20 years ago on the cost on the cloud. No, I want to play good games. This is games. What the hell it's supposed to be. Third, you get a scripted service created. A good one. Not the place now rent for an hour bullshit. I mean a good one. I mean one that says $10 a month you get everything. Or you can buy it at a discount like Xbox does and PlayStation does somewhat. Nintendo would do too, if you want jerks. But they're also a good company though. So almighty Nintendo, no. Don't come down on me and with your little, Mario, like the Wario, whatever, So, but that's the thing I think Stadia needs to do. Stadia has to do something. Stadia has to do something that is relevant and not be playing this little game. They have to be relevant. They want to be the magical company that takes off and rides sunset and be the game anywhere you want to. They're gonna have to make a subscription-based service that works. Get more games, 20 games. They're gonna do it fast, but they're not going to because they're stupid. They're rusting on the morals. Like Sega did, and look what happened to them. They went out of business as a console manufacturer. And the games they make lately, weren't up to Sega snuff. So obviously something's going on. So that being said, Google Stadia to me is dead in the water. It was DOA when it arrived. People pointed and laughed at it when it didn't even work half the time. Okay, and based upon your internet access. Hashtag Google. Not everybody has top of the line internet. Have you learned nothing from 2013 Xbox press conference? Were you watching that day, Stadia? When Xbox said we have a console for you if you have good internet, it's called 360. Well, you're not watching that? A lot of people were. Especially Xbox was. Yeah. I think Microsoft was too, obviously, when they got rid of Dawn. So obviously something changed the last 7 years. Now, moving on from that and going to PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 come out with some titles looking to launch. They're thinking people are chirping of what biggest list is going to come. Third party. People saying Final Fantasy. People saying Silent Hill coming back only on PlayStation. People are saying a lot of things. Don't know for sure. For me, it can be another Killzone. It can be another Resistance game. Resistance game. Of course, the God of War's been slated to come back as well too, and also New Horizon game. So we all know, and Gran Turismo. So good games there. But it ain't the end of this. And the price has been leaked. Supposedly PlayStation 4, the Ps5 being about $399. Probably $499 for the physical model, $399 for the digital model. Do I really care? $100 difference. No, I don't. Pre-order one of them. If you can't find physical edition, then you're probably get the digital. I'll probably get the digital edition. Even though I don't like it, but hell, who cares, right? Console. I wouldn't like it because I know I like having physical games playing. But then again, I don't want to burn hard. I don't want to burn the drive system, so digital is too. But that being said, though, now the end of my video here now. Which console would I prefer? If I was not on any console, if I was a brand new gamer, I'm not. 38 years old and playing games since I was a kid. Atari 100 here, played that thing when I was a kid. All that thing in the world. Shooting little blocks at the Linky asteroids and thought it was the best thing in the world. Saving the galaxy in my mind. In my little mind. Anyway, though, moving on. What do I think best console would be? Drum roll, please. It's based upon who you play with. Every year, you're going to get the same answer for every year. It's based upon your ecosystem or your friend ecosystem. It's based upon if you're a gamer by yourself. If you want fun experiences on games, stories, and immersive worlds, PlayStation 5 is going to be hands down. It doesn't matter what Xbox has, but it's probably the best in get. If you want titles have been out for a long time and people play online constantly, Xbox is the place to be. So it depends on your play style and your preference. But what I'm looking at is the companies that have been around longest in the industry, the company that had the less problems. And PlayStation 5, Sony is the company that had less problems with the gaming division. Everything else is pretty much dust. But if you're looking at the PlayStation 5, it's a better ground system for gamers, hands down. It's by gamers, for gamers, created to be played by gamers. Xbox is a games to service program. And that's fine if you want that. You can go out right now and go buy a 1X or 1S, 1X, pop it home, sit in your living room, play all the games on Game Pass or nothing else. You still get 4K media, you still get 4K YouTube, 4K movies, but you won't be paying extra money for 4K, 60, 120 frame rates. They're saying both consoles are going to be cheaper because they're going to sell you a bunch of SD crap behind it. But the Xbox side is going to be pretty much, a pay-as-you-go kind of thing, practically. The console will be cheap, but you got to pay $200-$300 for the SSD, especially made by a company only for the Xbox X Series and digital one as well. So essentially, you have to spend more money. Then again, if you're a PC gamer, to you it's kind of normal because you're spending money all the time. Every 2 years you're upgrading something new anyway. My sister and her husband, my brother-in-law, is the same thing. They'll go out there, she'll buy $2,000, she'll help build a $2,000 PC with her husband, and here and there, upgrade the SSD every once in a while, maybe upgrade it, or a graphics card. They're gonna buy probably 2070s right soon, because they have two 1080 Ti's in there, so they'll probably max it out as much as they can. But that's them though. So the Xbox is more of a PC grade type of understanding. Well, PlayStation is more of a plug in there and play kind of situation. So it depends to me personally. I already have a 1X, so I don't need an X series. So I'm gonna buy a PS5. That's my reason. I got the Xbox X series back Christmas 2017. If I got a PS4 Pro, I wanted to get, I would have got a X series this time around. Like I said, I already upgraded my Xbox. I came in, I'm so grateful for that. Very grateful for that. Love the console, play it all the time. I have no problem with that. That's why I'm going to upgrade to the PS5. My base PS4 sounds like a jet engine, and sooner or later it's going to die out eventually. I'm gonna try to trade it in. Get it maximum credit I can for it. GameStop or Walmart, Best Buy, whoever wants to take it. But I'm reluctant to go to Best Buy because they can go anytime. And that's why I don't like about going to Best Buy. You can go to GameStop at any time. They can go belly up any time. And it's very dangerous, but it is what it is, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I have to look at things differently. I have to look at things high differently than most people. Because GameStop is going to go belly up eventually. If you've got $400 saved up for Ps5 and you go belly up, guess what you're at? Guess what you're at SOL. But you contact a lawyer and sue them and wait months and months and months to get the money back. At that point in time, all the consoles are sold out, and you're like, well, I got $500, I got nothing to spend it on. That's a big problem too as well. And that's why I think GameStop is probably going to be the worst place to go to get the console. But it might be the only place to go to get the console because they're banking on people going somewhere else to get it. But once it's all sold up there, then they'll come crawling to GameStop. It's gonna be come by and kiss our freaking round, like that. Like, yeah, you come crawling back to us now. You can come there, come crawl on your feet and kiss our ass. And that's what GameStop is banking on. But I don't think GameStop's going to be around long enough to even do that. And if they are, it'd be amazing. Now, granted, if you can get one at GameStop and they're still open, luckily, hopefully, that's good. But stay close to the news, folks. Stay close to anything else. My next video is going to be a little more darker. About two individuals, Daisy and Audrey. Daisy Coleman committed suicide a couple of days ago. I'll make that video. Like, subscribe down below. Hate to talk about this now, but real life, it has to come in, eventually come in. Like, subscribe down below, turn notifications on, ring the bell. See you guys later. See you guys in a minute.